In my last video, I played the comments of Wack 100 and what he really thought about J Prince Jr. Now, let's dive a little deeper into this video to find out who J Prince Jr. is. In order for you to better understand who J Prince Jr. is, you first have to know who this man is, his adopted father, J Prince Sr., or James Prince Sr. James Prince, a heavyweight in Houston, Texas, and an entertainment mogul. Just watch as he enters a party hosted by his son, J Prince Jr. in Houston. So James Prince Sr., spotted here in the brown leather, has entered the party, and he basically moves about Houston like a mob boss, or the boss of this mob ties coalition that they have going on down there. But you can see the respect level that this man has in the city. Let's continue. Now you have an idea of James Prince and his aura and the way he moves about the city. Now let's hear what Boston George has to say, speaking on J Prince Jr.
Like I said, the old man brought me on the roof, told the whole city that I was family. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
But you know, like I tell people with Junior my guy, man. Because the misconception with Junior is that they see Jazz and then they try to put the same understanding on Junior, like
Two different niggas.
Right, them two different niggas.
Totally different.
So you gotta think, Junior was out here with me in the trenches. So when I was out here getting shot, I was out here going through the shit I was going through, Junior little punk ass was out here too. You know what I'm
Now we know what Wack 100 had to say about J Prince Jr. and his street credibility. But this is the very first person that I've seen on camera to validate that J Prince Jr. was actually in them streets. And I don't mean running around just living off street cred. I mean actually running around and getting it in the streets.
We don't give a fuck. Junior came, stood right on side of me like, hey bro, you know, we rocking with you, nigga. If you go, we going.
Yeah.
Then again, you know, his little crazy ass was in Atlanta going crazy and some niggas was trying to get out on him. One of my people told him that was my people. I gave him a call, boom. We squashed that shit. You know what I'm saying? So with Junior, like, we got an untold love for each other, you know, because trust me, we could have been got out on each other if we wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But it's love on our end. It's that Houston shit that we talk about. This shit in our blood.
Houston
nigga.
different though.
Yes, sir.
Real.
Now let's meet J Prince Jr. for ourselves. I can tell you, being a Houston native, this guy is hated by many, many people in Houston. There may be some love there as well, but he is hated by a whole lot of people in Houston over the Takeoff situation. We're going to get to that in just a moment. Here you see Drake in Houston, in the 5th Ward. It's all smiles, it's all love. Just a year ago. But let me tell you, Drake had no idea what was coming for him down the pipeline. Now we get to the Takeoff situation. Here you see James Prince, Mike Prince, and Jay Prince Jr. far left, talking about the Takeoff situation. We're going to talk about what really happened, or at least allegedly.
A lot of people seen the video. It was a few seconds. And Junior, they seen you walking by. We understand that, Quavo, Takeoff, they was down here with y'all. But they seen you walking by. He's laying on the ground. You got Mike bending down, and they seen you walking by. What took place there?
This the crazy thing about that video, right? Is one scenario is that they see Mike on the ground trying to help Takeoff. But in the video, Mike was right behind me. People didn't peep that. People think that I'm the one who had a voice. I mean, I'm the one who was speaking in the video when I wasn't. If you go back and look at the video, Mike is walking right behind me. They took 3 seconds of a situation where I was caught on video and turned it into what they wanted it to be. But in all actuality, we had been there for a while. Mike was following me so we can go to the restroom so he can wash the blood off his hands and so he can enlighten me to what transpired, because I wasn't even out there when this transpired. I was inside paying a bill. So I had no knowledge of what had transpired outside. As I'm walking I had just got done paying the bill. As I'm walking to the door, I hear gunshots, and then I also hear bullets coming through the glass. So I got out the way because I was almost at the door. So I end up getting out the way, and sadly what had taken place had taken place. But
now this month, he's the one that's tied to the dude that makes the loaded dice, right? Check the play out. All entertainers, when you go to Houston, stay away from Jay Prince Jr. A whole play going on. Here go the play right here. The play is a loaded dice. Now I'm gonna talk about something. Let me see if y'all catch up with what I'm saying. The entertainer invites him in, act like he's covering for him, hanging out, everything is cool. Let's go here, let's go there, let's go here, let's go there. He introduces the dice game. He got 3 right, who rotate the dice. Now these dice is loaded. Help me, it's a Wolf, Big Caprice, and watch this, and Little Cam are the loaded dice rotators, right? He said, Wack, there was a situation that occurred that a certain jeweler around and got past the dice on accident and was hitting on them for a couple hundred. They got irritated about that. I ain't gonna go too far into that story because...
Let me stop Wack right there and let you know that he's talking about a young man named Duke the Jeweler. Look up Duke the Jeweler. He was also involved in the dice game with Takeoff. Let's continue.
Wack was high money back. He said, but Lil Cam, Wolf, and Big Caprice are the 3 designated to say I'm up, I got the next, and they pass the dice to each other, but they loaded, but they shooting against them up. That was in town, the entertainer, right? They say Jay Prince Jr., he get 30% of whatever the take is. Now, when we was watching DJ Academics breakdown, that people was talking crazy, talking about that change the dice.